Yeah.
So it's clear from what you've been saying in the past 20 minutes or so that you have a really holistic philosophy of music performance. Do you want to maybe elaborate on that? Or
Yeah,
it can be performance or pedagogy, whatever you prefer.
well, they're together, right? I mean, for me, those things are not unlinked. Let's see, I'm pulling up my notes here because there's some things that I talked about. So for me, in terms of as a musician and as a teacher of musicians, I see my role and my coaching is not just to help a student play the horn better, but to understand how to play the horn better. And because of that, I think that a big part of what I talk about is that we play the horn with our whole selves, right? I can't leave my stress at the door as much as I want to. I can't leave my my salty pizza and beer night at the door. I can't make up for not sleeping or not hydrating. Those things all come with me when I'm practicing, when I'm performing. There's no way to leave that stuff alone. So it's not that we have to be perfect and do all those things all the time, but I do think we need to be aware of them. And especially when it comes to teaching, to indicating to our students that these are important factors in their success and in their, not just their performing, but their learning too, right? I mean, all these things also relate to information processing. So the things that I talk about when I think about injury prevention pedagogy is I talk about the connection between like our mind, our bodies, and our spirit. So that's Alexander technique to me. But there's other philosophies and programs that people do, like Feldenkrais or yoga, meditation, mindfulness. All those things are going to help kind of integrate the whole system. I talk a lot about body usage, and that like we as the teachers need to model the proper body usage. And we can think of that as colleagues too, right? When you're in a brass quintet or whatever, that modeling to, especially to students, oh, I'm just going to cross my legs and pick up my horn and play something for you. Or, like we would never perform that way. So we shouldn't show them those kinds of habits either. We need to work on ourselves too. And a big piece for me, I already mentioned, is anatomical education, knowing what the muscles do. That's specifically the embouchure muscles and the breathing muscles, but I feel like we should have some basic understanding overall. What are the other things? I make sure to teach healthy practice habits. And we talk about mental health and physical health in my horn studio. And some people don't like that, makes them uncomfortable, I think. They're like, I'm here to play the horn. But as I've said, that just doesn't fit the reality of being a musician. So, I'm not a mental health professional or a healthcare professional, but I think it's important to just advocate to students all the time that they're paying attention to these kinds of things.